May a Gentile, a guy, keep Shabbos? This question is especially relevant to those Goyim who have a yearning to come tachas kanfei Shechina, to convert to Judaism, and thereby already practice and study various of the mitzvahs beforehand. And the question is, may they practice keeping Shabbos? May they keep Shabbos? So we have a clear ruling in the Gemara in Sanhedrin, Daf Nun Ches Amud Beis, recorded in the Rambam Hilchos Malachim, chapter 10, Halacha 9, that it is forbidden for a guy to keep Shabbos. He may not make for himself a day of rest, even on the weekday, and certainly not on the Shabbos that we keep. And if he does so, he is liable, with the intent being here, he is chayiv misa b'idei shamayim. He is liable for death, but not in the hands of a bezdin. The question then is asked regarding, what about a Gentile who is in the process of conversion? Does this Talmudic and coded statement and ruling apply even to such a guy or not? So the widespread approach towards this question is that there's no exception to the rule, and even such a guy falls under the prohibition against a guy keeping Shabbos, and therefore he has to do at least some act of Chilul Shabbos, of desecrating Shabbos on Shabbos. It suffices for him to perform even a rabbinical malacha, it doesn't have to be a biblical malacha, in order to break Shabbos. Nonetheless, despite this, we do find various poskim who have an approach which says that a guy may even completely keep Shabbos when he's in the process of conversion, and those who do so don't have to be protested. Those poskim approaches are as follows. Rabbi Kiva Eger in Tshuva 121, the name of the Panim Yafis, the Parshas Noach, writes that for a guy the night follows the day, meaning a full day is day and night, not night and day like by a Jew. And thus, if a guy performs malacha on Matzei Shabbos, it's as if he broke Shabbos for himself. So if he keeps a full Shabbos like a Jew, but breaks Shabbos on Matzei Shabbos like everyone does, then he's fine. That's the approach of Rabbi Kiva Eger. The Binyan Siyah 91 novelizes that the entire Isser of the Torah for a guy to keep Shabbos is against him resting from laborious activity. However, for him to do laborious activity, but simply he doesn't transgress the malachas according to halacha, then it's not considered that he rested, and it is okay for him to do so. Another approach in one of today's contemporary poskim, the Tshuvas Van Haggis, writes that the prohibition only applies if the guy thinks that Shabbos was also given to Goyim. But if he knows and agrees it was given to Jews, and he's simply doing it to practice as if one day he will convert, so therefore it's not a problem. So to summarize this point, while it's best for a guy to not keep Shabbos fully, but at least do one act of Chilul Shabbos, whether D'Rabbanan D'Oraisa, even if he is in the act of conversion, nonetheless, those who do keep Shabbos, but do Malacha on Matzei Shabbos, or do laborious activity on Shabbos, or know that Shabbos was given to Yidden and is just doing it for practice, have upon whom to rely. All this is talking about a case of a guy who has not yet begun the halachic process of conversion, which means he has not yet had circumcision, taivaled in a mikveh, etc. If, however, he has already been circumcised, but has not yet taivaled in a mikveh, then the poskim explicitly rule that he may fully keep Shabbos, even though he's not yet a full-fledged Jew until he taivels in the mikveh. Nonetheless, in this case, he may already keep Shabbos fully, so is the Avnei Nezer, the Binyan Siyah, the Divrei Yosef, and many other contemporary poskim.
Thank you for listening to Shulchanaruchharav.com. Our free services of making Torah knowledge available to the public depends on donors like you. Please help us continue our work through making even a small contribution at Shulchanaruchharav.com under the Daily Halacha Dedication section or in the subscription page. Also, check out our online courses and many sefarim available for purchase that will both enhance your Torah knowledge and help support our work.